As I have been talking about birth rate trends, I decided to check the current United States birth rate trends. 2022's numbers are not out, so let's look at 2021. The numbers from the CDC, which I like with this beautiful graph, these are the teenage numbers, and they have been declining since the 90s. Teenage births have been declining since the 90s, and just in case people didn't know, now you can see it with these lines. It is not quite zero, but at least it's heading down. Okay, so there were over 3.6 million births, according to the CDC, a number that is pretty bad. There were 1,800 births to 10 to 14-year-olds, so that's kind of disturbing. The biggest numbers of births were to the 25 to 34-year-old women, and those total about 2.1 million babies born to 25 to 34-year-olds. The reason why I want to point this out is because the people who get on here and act like you have to be young to have babies don't know the current trends. Women are getting older as we are having our first child. Now, this number at the bottom, there were over 9,418 babies born to mothers 45 to 54. That was kind of a surprising number there as well. You guys can see the rest of the numbers. And like I said, these are the 2021 numbers. Being a Black woman, I want to focus in on the number. The birth rate for Black mothers is actually dropping. There were 529,000 births to Black mothers in 2020. And in 2021, there were 517,000 births to Black mothers. So our births did drop. For white women, it looks like the births increased by about 40,000, by 40,000 babies. Overall, it looks like there was a slight bump in overall births to women in general in the United States. So it looks like Hispanic women had close to 20,000 more babies, and it looks like Asian women, they dropped. It looks like close to 6,000. So that is what these numbers look like for 2021. Overall, there was a slight bump, but that was probably because people were putting off having babies due to COVID.